He chose America over his son's wedding, just the same way Nnamdi Kanu chose Biafrans over family. But Nigerian so-called leaders will choose their families 1,000,000 times over Nigerians. What a contrast! As I reflect on leadership and sacrifice, I see a striking contrast in how public duty is embodied by different figures across the world. President Donald Trump recently made the choice not to attend his son, Donald Trump Jr.'s wedding to Bettina Anderson, which took place in late May 2026. In his own words on Truth Social, he stated, "While I very much wanted to be with my son, Don Jr., and the newest member of the Trump family, his soon-to-be wife, Bettina, circumstances pertaining to government and my love for the United States of America do not allow me to do so." He remained at the White House, prioritizing what he described as urgent national and international responsibilities, particularly tensions involving Iran. In my view, this action personifies a leader placing the weight of state service above personal family milestones. Trump, as a father, stepped back from what should have been a joyful private celebration, an intimate event in the Bahamas, because he believed the demands of governing a nation in a tense global moment required his direct presence. It is the sacrifice of a man who frames his role as father to the Republic first, even when it costs him time with his own blood. Whether one supports his politics or not, the decision stands as a public statement of duty over personal desire. I compare this directly to the sacrifices made by Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, the leader of the indigenous peoples of Biafra, IPOB. Kanu has spent years in detention, facing charges related to his advocacy for Biafran self-determination and the rights of the Igbo people. To his supporters, he represents a man who left behind personal comfort, family life, and freedom in the diaspora to broadcast, organize, and speak out against what he sees as marginalization and insecurity faced by his people. Kanu has endured prolonged imprisonment, legal battles, and separation from normal life, all in pursuit of what he believes is justice and equity for his community. His story, like Trump's recent choice, reflects a willingness to forego personal milestones and comfort for a larger cause. In Kanu's case, a passionate, high-risk commitment to his people's perceived struggles. Both men, in their respective contexts, embody the archetype of the leader who pays a personal price, one through absence at a family wedding for national duty, the other through years of detention for ethnic advocacy. This stands in contrast to the patterns I observe among many Nigerian leaders, past and present. President Muhammadu Buhari, 2015 to 2023, governed during a period when Boko Haram, banditry, and farmer-herder violence claimed tens of thousands of lives, according to trackers like the Council on Foreign Affairs Nigeria Security Tracker. Yet, Buhari became known as one of Nigeria's most traveled presidents, logging dozens of foreign trips to Europe, the United States, and other nations, often for diplomatic engagements, medical visits, or summits. Some of these occurred even as attacks continued in the Northeast and Middle Belt. This idiotic Nigerian leaders has been seen in many occasions attending weddings and birthday parties while Nigerians are being killed in their numbers. President Bola Tinubu, since taking office in May 2023, has faced ongoing insecurity, killings by gunmen, insurgents, and bandits in states like Plateau, Benue, Kaduna, and Borno. Reports from Amnesty International and local sources have documented hundreds to thousands of deaths in various spikes. Despite this, Tinubu has undertaken numerous foreign trips. In January 2026 alone, he reportedly spent around 22 to 23 days abroad, visiting France, the UAE, and Turkey. He has also had extended stays in Europe, framed as working visits or vacations, while violence persisted domestically. I do not claim these leaders did nothing. Security operations were launched, condemnations issued, and meetings held. However, the visible pattern of international travel, medical trips abroad, and attendance at high-profile events or celebrations while communities buried their dead has fueled deep public frustration. Citizens in affected rural areas often see their leaders as distant figures issuing statements from Abuja or foreign capitals, rather than remaining visibly anchored to the crisis zones. This creates an image of detachment, leaders who prioritize global stages or personal schedules while ordinary Nigerians face repeated loss. In personified terms, Trump's decision feels like a sentinel choosing the cold watchtower over the warmth of his family hearth, believing the nation's security demanded it. Kanu's path reads as that of a voice in chains, willingly enduring confinement so his people's grievances are not silenced. Nigerian leaders, by comparison, have too often appeared as captains who leave the bridge during the storm, jetting abroad or attending functions while the ship's crew and passengers suffer casualties. This is not universal condemnation. Governance in Nigeria involves immense complexities, ethnic tensions, resource issues, and entrenched insurgencies that defy simple fixes. Yet, the optics of absence or celebration amid widespread killing strike many as a different kind of sacrifice, one where personal and political comfort seem to outweigh constant visible solidarity with the suffering. As an observer striving for balance, I recognize no leader is perfect. Trump's record has its critics on many fronts, just as Buhari's and Tinubu's administrations have pursued policies and security efforts with varying results. Kanu's methods and rhetoric have also been polarizing, even among Igbos. But the core theme remains. Leadership reveals itself most clearly in moments of personal cost. When a president skips his son's wedding for the nation's sake, or an activist risks everything for his people's cause, it highlights a certain sacrificial spirit. When leaders travel extensively or maintain festive calendars while citizens die in their numbers, it raises legitimate questions about priorities. Nigerians deserve leaders whose presence and choices consistently signal that the people's survival comes first, no less than what Trump claimed for America or what Kanu's supporters see in his long struggle.